Okay, here is the neighborhood of where your house is. You're the gray house right there. I couldn't get down here because of that, and I had to come this way, but I'm going to go around and come back. This is Oneida. I'm on the corner of DeHaven and Oneida. Behind me is Washington Street, which brings me to Oneida, to Maria Sanchez Lake. So these are the two houses that are in derelict because of the title, and there's no clear title. The house with the tin roof is the only one along here that has not been renovated, with the exception of the one next to me. There's one in between there that's brand new. I'll show you that when we come through, okay? This house is the back of one on the other side. The little yellow house over there has been totally renovated. In fact, I think that one's brand new, I'm sorry. This one is also brand new, this little gray one. There is a buildable lot. That gray house is yours. There's a buildable lot right there, okay? This one's been totally renovated. I'm sorry, brand new, not just renovated, brand new. It's beautiful. There is a guy behind me. I'm going to ask him to go. What is he doing? This house says danger, do not enter. It actually is up for demo. I'm not sure exactly when, but I'll check and see. This little yellow house, not been totally renovated, but in fairly good repair. This one has been renovated. This little orange one has been renovated. This little one has been renovated. This little purple periwinkle one has been renovated. This one over here, 96 St. Benedict, is brand new. This one is brand new. 96 is brand new. That street right there is Martin Luther King. I'm going to come down this street real quick. Good. Okay, these are the ones that back up to your property on Oneida. That's the back fence. This is the church. A little house, not quite renovated yet, and probably won't be in the near future at this point, but the one straight ahead of us on St. Francis has not been renovated. This one has. The yellow one on the corner has. Now, the thing that we need to remember where that stop sign is, let me pull out, where that stop sign is Martin Luther King. Anything on the other side of there is deep into Lincolnville and is not as close and is as desirable as Oneida, because we're well within walking distance to the historic St. Augustine downtown area. An older house that's not been renovated, another one that has not. But again, all of that is changing, and it's changing very, very quickly. This little one has been renovated. They're doing new construction here where they're building concrete block, and it's going to be just a few little condos. All three of these have been renovated, as the one on the white one up there. So all of these have been renovated along with this one. That one's also been renovated. And they're actually working on landscaping now. The one with the bad roof and the yellow top, that's the piece that you bought the parcel or the easement from. This one has not been renovated. This is you there, the gray one. This is the brand new little house right across the street. And these are the two that I showed you from DeHaven Street. Now, this is where the easement occurred. This is what you purchased, and you own, really, our side of the tree is where you own, and back. And of course, the yard goes all the way back to that fence line, and so the scaping for the yard could be fabulous. You can see back in there. Now there's some trees in the way. Eventually, it would behoove somebody to clear out some of those trees and put a garage in there. But that's the best thing to do. Now I'm going to drive the wrong way down the one way because I want you to see how close we are to the downtown historic area, okay? So I'm going to go literally one block. This is a brand new house right here that they've just built. Nicely done. This is Washington. Washington is Lincolnville, okay? We are in Lincolnville. If I were to take this road and loop this road around, you can see Maria Sanchez Lake in the back. I am one block away from King Street, which would take me into the downtown historic area. This little house is on the market for sale. It's listed for $600,000. All of these houses have recently been renovated and or in good repair. All of these houses along this section are on Maria Sanchez Lake. Recently redone. This has just been built. Very small lot. They didn't think anything could fit there, and it fit there very nicely. It's a small house, but it's still comfortable. Many of these houses did flood because they're lower to the ground, and Maria Sanchez Lake came in and caused problems through Hurricane Matthew and Hurricane Irma. This is Lincoln Street. This is the street that house is on that didn't sell right away. And I'm going to take you down and show you this is one that's for sale here. So this one was on the market for $500, but you need to know that many of these houses are smaller and literally closer together and have not been renovated or have been renovated uniquely. Now this is Oneida. This is the same street, but if you remember when we came out of DeHaven, it blocks. This is the house that we can see from the back side of DeHaven. So the further away I get from the water, you can see the houses tend to be. Now this is the one that was renovated. There's no landscaping. There is your yard. So they've done some nice things as far as the back is, but you've got a neighbor right behind him. There's no yard space, and you're really right on the street. We have a little bit more room on ours. But the important thing to remember here is that it's just not the same neighborhood, even though we're 2 blocks away from it. It's just not. Now this is a nicer, newer home, you can see. So the trend is changing. Hi, how are ya? Good. The trend is changing, but it's not quite there yet, okay? Not everywhere. So, okay, and now I'm back to Martin Luther King again. We are 2 blocks away from Martin Luther King, but we're on the right side of Martin Luther King. Not that there ever is a wrong side. There's not. We're seeing a nice renaissance happening within Lincolnville.